Yay! Okay, I was trying to go live and I got this message. An error occurred. Try again in a few minutes. And I'm like, I don't have a few minutes. I need to go live now. It's just the icing on the cake from the craziness that I was doing, running around like a chicken with my head cut off right before this live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me say hi to everybody, and then let me give you the rundown for those of you that don't know about what's going to happen tonight. So let me get up here in the comments. Yolanda, hello. Lee is here. We can officially start this live. Has done all of the setups. We got the chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows. We've got signs. We've got Nutella, soft drink. So grab a snack and settle in because you have yours truly for 2 hours. So if you get irritated by me, I'm so sorry. You're stuck with me for 2 hours. Let's see. Marion, hello. Hi, Joe Atwood. Let's see. John, hello. Welcome in. Marion, hello. Let's see. Rebecca, hello. Dawn, hello. Diane and Cheryl, hello. Sarah, hello, hello. The diamond painting accountant, Alyssa, is in the house. While I was talking to you, Alyssa, by the way, I thought I deleted this entire live stream. That's why I had to get off the phone so quickly. So I'm sorry that I left you so abruptly. I was not trying to be rude. I was just, what am I going to do? Allison and Beth, hello. Diamonds around the world, hello. Let's see who else. Sue Bell is in the house, my friend. Hello, Kim. Hello. Today was a travel day. Now in Oklahoma City to see family. Okay, you can be in and out, Marion. Happy little drills. Hello. Ditsy's Diamond Den. So good to see you here. Bryce, hello. Sapphires and Ocean Waves. My friend Vern is in the house. Hello, Veronica. Thanks for being here. Barb Tope is here. Barbara, hello. Jessica, hello. Meredith Taylor is in the house. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. So, yes, craziness getting ready. So Brandy called earlier. I think she's got a little bit of a stomach bug. And so she said, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I said, have no fear. I will go live for 2 hours. If you people weren't so nice, I wouldn't have volunteered so readily. But I thought, we have the best people in our lives. You guys are forgiving and nice and put up with my goofiness every week. So I figured they'll be okay. Sent Randall the link, and we got everything, and I said I'll post on my community, you post on yours, so we got all that done. Like I said, sent Randall Spangler the link. He will be on at 7. And so talking to Alyssa, just getting some last minute stuff decided and talked about, and I came out here to click on I like to get everything ready. Plus I am a person that is techno challenged, but I use very unconventional ways to get untechno challenged. So Brandy had sent me the spreadsheet of everyone that had entered for week 2 of Draglings and Books. So we can draw winners when Randall comes on. And I'm trying to print, and it's printing, but I need the numbers by the names because we give the names to Randall and he picks the numbers to Randall. He picks a number and we announce the name of the winner. It wasn't printing with the numbers. I tried it 2 or 3 different ways and I thought, screw it. I literally on my computer pulled up and this is my unconventional ways, pulled up the spreadsheet. 1 through 27 was up, took a picture of it, scrolled up 28 through whatever, took like 5 or 6 pictures because it was 5 or 6 pages long, printed them all off. I've got them. They're ready to go. So have no fear. I have it. I don't like going back and forth when I'm on a live to go to the spreadsheet. And I'm just afraid I'm going to click off of here and then negate the whole live. So I know just enough to be dangerous and unconventional. So we figured that out, got the prizes. But then I clicked on the live and it went away. And I'm going, okay. I sent the live link to Randall. You guys are coming on in like 10 minutes. And I'm going, ah. And of course, Marlon comes in. You're okay. Calm down. Just breathe. So I get on my phone and look it up, and it's still there. Clicked out of Chrome, got back into Chrome, and the live was there. Thank you. So that was okay. And then, of course, I go to go live, and I'm thinking, okay, everything's well at hand. I've got this. I've got this. And this has never happened to me. I click go live. An error occurred, and I'm going, no, this cannot happen. But I just breathed and I tried it again, and it worked. So here I am. Woohoo. So tonight again is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to stay on from 6 to 8. Randall is going to join us at 7, and we will have what I call spa hour with Randall Spangler, because when he comes on and starts talking, he's just so calm and just the opposite of me. So I just love it. It's so relaxing. So anyway, I am here and I'm excited to be here. Hello, Kaden. Hello. Yeah, we'll talk about the hurricane. Everything was fine. It was kind of scary though. Mommy 214. Hello. Amanda's Crazy Crafty Life. Hello. Crafting with Lucretia. Hello. Jay Lily. Hello. Diamond Mima Sparkles. Hello. Kim got a new groove. Hello. Shell. Hello. Kaden turns 20 tomorrow. Man, I remember what it was like in my 20s. Sometimes I feel 20 and my body's going, yeah, you're a joke. That ship has sailed long ago, but I still remember it. Fond memories of my 20s. Allison, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet to me. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Diane's diamond painting journey. Hello from across the world. Hi, Sue Layden. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Emma, hello, Barbara. Well, thank you, Jess. Wow, y'all. You know what? I just need to stay live because y'all are so nice to me. Thank you. Hello, Denise. Hi, K9 Mama. Aloha. I know 2 hours, Jay Lily. Like I said, if I'm irritating to you, I apologize because you're stuck with me for 2 hours. Diamonds and daisies. Hello. Or excuse me, daisies. Diamonds and doxies. Sound better? Hello. Let's see. Jane, hello. Hi, Risa. Oh my gosh, so many new people. Della, hello. Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. Doing well. Brandy has a little bit of a stomach bug, but I told her I would man the fort tonight. I swear, between the hurricane and Brandy getting sick, I promise next week we will be back together. I know y'all are going, are y'all ever going to do a live together for this event? We are, I promise. Hello, Chantel. Let's see. Kaden, you are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. Again, I just need to stay live forever. Y'all make me feel so good. So that was the setup craziness, but I'm here. The hurricane, just a quick report. Thank you guys. You guys are so good to me and good to everyone in this community. I got so many just texts and calls and messages on, how are you doing? Are you okay? We lost power, and in the Texas heat, it was ugly. And unfortunately, Marlon got to put up with me because I get whiny when I get hot. I just do. I don't like hot. I don't like extreme hot or extreme cold. So yeah, I tend to get whiny. So Marlon had to put up with me and until the power came back on. So we were without power for about 48 hours, but we were really lucky because the 2 days we were without power, it was overcast. So it wasn't like blaring sun beating down on the house. So we were okay. It wasn't horrible. I just don't like being hot. But the night that it hit, they said it was a Cat 1, but y'all, I have been in my house, not this house, our other house, during a Cat 3 hurricane. I swear that hurricane felt just like it. The only difference was during the Cat 3 hurricane, that was Ike, the house took a breath. Like you could feel the house just, it was, oh my gosh, that was as scared as I've ever been. But it was pretty scary for a little bit. And, you know, it comes in bands. So it would calm down and then all of a sudden craziness and then it would calm down. But by the morning it was okay. We had no power, but the power came back on. But that did not keep me from diamond painting. So I finished my Spangler, if you can believe it. I have become speedy in my old age. I don't know how I've become speedy or why, but I have, and I've got my completed Spangler. Hang on. So I finished. Fairy Tale Dreams is finished. I do have my notes on what I blinged. I blinged out the marbles. I blinged out the lights in the jar. I blinged up Star Jar. Blinging up the words Star Jar was a whole nother story. I had to rip them off like twice because I took it outside and I said, Marlon, can you read the words? And he's like, where? And I went, never mind. And so I went back in, ripped out the drills, put more drills in, went back out. He said, I think I can see star. I went back in, ripped those drills up and put new drills, and he could finally read this version. So I blinged that up. And the spines of the books, I don't know if you can tell, but I blinged those up as well. All the spines. So I had a really good time, but I finished this quick. Let me and it was around and there was a lot of color blocking, so I got it done. Let's see. I'm going through my logbook here. I started it July 1st and got done July 9th. And I did diamond paint during the power outage. I just diamond painted during the day. So yeah, so I finished that up. So like 8 days, that's crazy for me. I used to be slow. I'm getting faster. I really do. And I know I keep bringing this up. I think it's that owl painting. I think it's that owl diamond painting. I was a swimmer. And when we were training, I went to Junior Olympics when I was in junior high. I was a serious swimmer. I was a butterflyer. And in order for us to build up strength in our arms, they would have us condition. And part of the conditioning was they put these paddles on our hands. So when we swam, the water resistance was a whole lot more than our plain hands. And so you strengthened and you got faster doing that. Well, I equate that owl painting with putting paddles on my hands because it's hard, hard, hard. So when I get to a diamond painting with a lot of color blocking and, I'm just zipping through. Case in point, I got a message from DAC and they wanted some pictures for a blog that they're doing. Sometimes they reach out to sneak peekers and say, hey, we're doing this. Can you, take a picture or whatever? So that was funny. So they wanted a picture with the old diamond painting pen and the new diamond painting pen. And so Marlon had one pen and I had the other. Well, there's just the two of us here. So we have the camera on the tripod and he's timing it. So he hits 10 seconds, leaps around the table and sits down. And it's only a picture of our hands. But I'm like, you're not holding the grippy right. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you have to hold the grippy a specific way. And he looked at me and he goes, how did I get the old pen and you got the new pen? And I'm like, because I'm in charge of this photo shoot. So hold the old pen and be happy. So I'm taking his hand and I said, you have to hold the grippy like you're holding a pencil. He's like, oh my God, Kara. So we do like 50 takes where he starts the camera, runs around, sits down, takes the picture. Well, I decided to do a colorful painting in the background of this whole thing. So I started the 12th of this month. Our, what is it called? Our artist's room, Mrs. Butter D. Look Look at how much I've already done. Is that not crazy? I will get done with this thing tonight. It's insane. And I know it's not that big and it's a lot of color blocking, but I'm going, how am I doing this? How am I doing this? Allison, he is a trooper. He really, really is a trooper. He has put up with a lot of craziness in my school days and now in my diamond painting days. So in my school days, he would put up with me being a rollerblading hot dog. He's like, you know, Kara, some wives are, you know, they go to lunch with their friends and they're calm and whatever. He goes, I have a rollerblading hot dog. You know, my office has been put on the roof of the school. I had a scooter. I had a golf cart. I mean, I was insane as a principal and it was so much fun and the kids loved it. We had a good time, but Marlon has had to put up with a lot and a lot of strange requests from me. Can you go out and get this, and this? And they're the oddest items that he has to go retrieve for me. And he's like, why do you need that? I just need it. Okay, Kara. So yeah, he puts up with a lot. So I'm very lucky to have him. I am very happy, Catherine. How many years? Okay, are you ready? It will be 9 years in September. We've been married. I can't believe it. 9 years. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So yeah. So we're coming up on a decade. So at 10 years, you know, I'm teasing him and I'm going, well, you know, 10 years, I need some more diamonds. And he's going, you've got enough diamonds, Kara. He goes, you work with diamonds every day. I find them all over the place. And I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. So anyway, I know it's insane, Sparkle Dust. I know. And someone is at our door. I don't know who it is. Oh, well, I won't answer it. But yeah, I started this on the 1st. I started this on the, what did I say? What did I say? Goodness, I'm losing my train of thought here. Started this. I'm going to make up for it though with the owl. I started Artist's Room on the 12th. Yeah, the 12th of July, and it's the 15th. So in 3 days, I know I'm going to finish it tonight. I'm excited. Yeah, so this will be my 15th finish of the year. So yeah, what are you guys working on? Are you working on your Spanglers? I can't believe I'm already done with mine, but I don't, I think I'm going to finish my one Spangler for the event and call it, because Alyssa and I, the diamond painting accountant, Maud extraordinaire, who I love dearly and is a dear, dear friend of mine, we have started a project together. Well, I'll say she has started a project with me, and she started it. I haven't. It's a Taylor Swift. Hang on, let me get it. Where's Taylor? Where's Taylor? Here she is. Okay. All right, so here is Taylor. We're both doing Taylor Swift together. I have not started, she has. And before I get crucified, this is a legally licensed artist. I did check with Kathy at the One with a Diamond Art. The artist did secure all of the necessary permissions to produce this painting. So legally licensed and all permissions that the UK, remember the One with the Diamond Art is a UK-based company. The artist did acquire all needed UK stipulated permissions to use this image. So in case anyone had any questions, because I did get questions when I showed it the first time. So I checked and they have. So I got to start this. All right. I'm not going to get up again to go get it. I'm still working on Adele. So yeah, I have a few plates spinning. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you. My partner in my project is doing it. I know a lot of people were interested in it, but we're going, is that legally licensed? Yes, the one with the diamond art legally licenses all of their artists. And the artist did get permission. So, what is so cool, Bryce? Okay, I missed it. What did Bryce say? Almost finished afternoon tea. Oh, and you're working on Nigel from Richard Lorenz, Jane. That's awesome. Virus detected, trying to get it done so I can go pose for my public. Oh, nice. Bryce. Okay, y'all throw up some hearts for Bryce. Bryce is receiving public health master's graduation. Congratulations. Yay. Love it. Love it. Oh, Allison, you finished your Harry Potter Sparkle Pal. I got three Sparkle Pals. Three. I got Harry Potter and Dumbledore. They're my two favorites. And Hedwig, the owl. So those were the three that I got. Anybody get the stickers today? I got 2 sticker sets today. I got the Peanuts sticker set and the Harry Potter sticker set. I keep saying I'm not a Potterhead. I guess I am because I do love Harry Potter and Dumbledore. So yeah. Oh, Taylor, thank you for answering questions, Alyssa. I'm missing stuff. Yes, perfect canvas for it. Yes, I agree. Health and virus detected. So yeah. Working on Groovy Girl. All right, Emma, are you participating in Far Out and Funky? I really feel like I need to, that's another one I need to get started on is my Far Out and Funky canvas. I was going to do Groovy Girl, but I think what I'm going to do, because we have a small business that's also sponsoring our Far Out and Funky event, and that's Candylicious Pens. Heather Valentine, artist, runs that shop. She turns the pen, she does the art, and she's done diamond paintings. And she rushed me an owl, and it's super colorful. So I think I'm going to start that first. So again, so many plates spinning in the air. So hopefully I can keep going. So bought the peanut stickers on Home Shopping Network last week. Yeah, Home Shopping Network is really premiering a lot of Diamond Art Club stuff. I got a notification, I'm sure most of you did too. They had a stocking bundle. So I figured I didn't want to just get a stocking because I didn't know if I was going to use the stocking, but it was a stocking and some cards and some other Christmas things that I felt like, okay, I could give those to people and all that. So yeah. Kokisha, you snuck in here. Hello. Working on your first square painting. Okay. Well, W. Summers, you will just don't worry if they're a little askew or crooked. They will straighten each other out. Okay. I drove myself nuts with my first square diamond painting. They've got rulers you can use the checkerboard method where you put every other drill and then fill in with every other drill. You can do a lot of things, but no matter what method you use, they do straighten each other out. And if they don't, you can do a little adjusting. I'm a hidden type A, so I do that. So anyhow, Tammy, that is okay. I know, everybody's busy. I get it. Leopard Leather Works is in the house. Hello, Tim and Carrie Costello. Welcome. I have a cat on my channel. Got it from Home Shopping Network and got the holiday bundle for the stocking. I unboxed it. Oh, yes. It is awesome. I have not gotten it yet. I also ordered a Dreamer Designs. I was talking to Sue about this earlier. I ordered a Dreamer Designs and it hasn't come yet. And I'm kind of worried. I've been telling Alyssa, I know most of you suffer the same thing I do. I order stuff and most of it comes in pretty quick, but some of it is, I don't remember. I've got stuff at pen turners and all kinds of things. I need to start a logbook specifically and only for purchases. What I ordered, the company I ordered it from, and the date I ordered it. So, and then when it comes in, I can go back to the logbook and put the date that it came in, because I am forgetting what I'm ordering, which is not good. So, hello, Dutch Tinkerbell. Welcome, welcome. Probably get my Candylicious painting done in 2 days. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I'm getting pretty speedy. So yeah, I'm going to finish this one up tonight so I can. I need to start Taylor, because the plan is Alyssa got rounds and I got squares for the project. I'm starting at the bottom. Alyssa is starting at the top, and we're going to meet in the middle, and we'll share our progress with you guys so that you can see both ends of the canvas getting done, so you can kind of get a feel for both ends of it. So yeah. I got all the little diamonds, Harry Potter. Only did Luna so far. Well, that's funny, because Alyssa got all of the Harry Potter ones too. So hi, Tala. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Emma, that makes me feel better. I know, Veronica, I've got to learn Gems Flow. That's another thing I have to do, is learn Gems Flow. So many things to do. People thought I'd be bored in retirement. No, never at this rate. So, but that's okay. I like it that way. Yes, Cheryl, the Dreamer is from the overseas collection. I think Sue Layden, chime in if you know. I think it was coming from overseas, but Sue ordered hers, or maybe I think Sue ordered hers a few days earlier than me. But she's gotten hers, and Mindy ordered hers, and she's gotten hers, but I haven't. So I'm just like, oh, I hope it gets here. I've never had any problem with Dreamer Designs getting to me, so hopefully it'll come in. And plainly and clearly, I don't need another diamond painting to do. I just want to get it here so I know I have it, and anyhow. Yes. Alyssa and I can make you a spreadsheet. Of course you can, Veronica. Yes, it's all about the spreadsheets. That's so funny. I bought one from Pam back in May and just got shipping labeled today. Yeah, some of the smaller shops take a while to get. Dreamer Designs, though, has been pretty quick, but I know they're starting to ship from overseas. So I'll be patient. I'll be patient. Sue's saying it'll come. Okay. Cheryl, okay, yours took about 2 weeks. I got the sunflower. It's a beautiful, colorful sunflower. It kind of looks like it's out in outer space. It's really pretty. I'm excited. Hi, Angel. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I will need to learn Gems Flow. I was supposed to get with somebody at our retreat, but you get to retreats and people are crafting, and you don't want to go up to them and go, let me take you away from your crafting so you can help this techno idiot figure this out. People will do it, but I don't like to do that. So we'll figure it out. I know, Veronica, sunflowers are my favorite. They are. I love spreadsheets, but why am I being volunteered for one by Vern? It has something to do with Gems Flow. I think she was saying I could learn Gems Flow, or you or she would make me a spreadsheet of things that I've ordered. I probably just need to learn Gems Flow. Everyone loves it. So, oh, you did a custom order from Muni Made Trays. I am on the list. I don't know what number I am. I haven't checked in a while. I just wait for my email, and I will be surprised when it comes in. I have a few Muni Made trays, but they're hard to come by. So Gems Flow is very easy. You can do it. Okay, Robin, you're giving me hope. Again, it's not that I won't do technology. I just know enough to be dangerous, enough to take pictures with my phone and print them of the spreadsheet that I couldn't print without numbers. So we can totally do that with a filter applied by companies so that it's easily narrowed down. Oh my gosh. She does get excited about spreadsheets. But I think I'm going to learn Gems Flow. It's not for sure if waitlist is closed or not. Oh, did Unimade close the wait list? I haven't checked in so long. I just know I'm way down on the list. So I'm just, yes, Alyssa, lots of filters. Just got an oops tray from Unimade. Well, when I order, I know it's a little bit more expensive. I think You can order a custom toolkit when you order a painting from Unimade and you get a tray in it. That's how I've gotten my trays, because I always miss the tray drops, or the trays drop and I'm not fast enough. I think the toolkit's like $24 or $14, something with a 4 in it. It's either $14 or $24. Alyssa might be able to tell us, or Veronica. But you order a custom toolkit with Unimade, and it's actually worth it, because the things that come in the toolkit along with the tray make it worth the price. So it's kind of like buying a Unimade tray and a painting together, but you're guaranteed to get a tray when you do that. Oh, someone's asking about the Crafters Paradise waitlist. Okay. I don't want to spread false rumors. The Unimade list is still open. Okay. Love me some spreadsheets. GemSlow is really nice though. Okay. All right. So yeah, so that's what I have been doing. Watching TV today has been especially weird. I got on Netflix and you get sucked in. So I got sucked in. I watched I'm in the middle of one documentary, finished one documentary, very sad. It was called Dancing for the Devil. And it was about all these young kids that were dancers, and they went to LA and they were using social media, TikTok videos and stuff, to get out their dance moves. And they were really good. I've seen some of them on Facebook. I'm not a TikToker, but they got involved with this church, and he was also part of their management company. So he basically sucked them into this cult. They completely disassociated from their families, and it was one family's journey through the whole thing, getting the girl out of the cult, and she's still in the cult, but there is a court case pending against the leader of the cult. It was just really sad. Then I got sucked into another one. I can't remember the title of this one. This is really scary too. This was about, and again, how I get sucked into these things, I don't know. It's a story about a man, basically, obviously he's mentally unhinged. It's shot in the Netherlands, and all of these women were unable to have kids. Either their husband was unable to help them have kids or whatnot. And so they were going in, inquiring about artificial insemination. And so they got a donor, and the guy donated, what have you. Well, when men go in to do that, they have to sign something stating that they're not going to do it more than 4 or 5 times, because essentially if you do that more than 4 or 5 times and you have all these children running around, they're essentially half siblings if you have the same father. This guy produced like 105 children across the Netherlands, and the Netherlands is not a big place. So all these women are now discovering that this guy not only went to several sperm banks under assumed names, he privately was doing it too. So all these kids are running around that are half siblings, which is completely dangerous, because if 2 of them meet and, fall in love, whatever, you're asking for problems. So I know, Erin, it was creepy. Veronica, it was horrible. So, I mean, I can't imagine being on like a first or second date with someone and going, hey, let me ask you a question. How are you conceived? I mean, so it was really scary. But those were the 2 I've watched. So how I get sucked into these strange things, I don't know. But I can't watch Grace and Frankie. That's over. Schitt's Creek is over. All my funny, I've watched Hot in Cleveland. All my funny ones are over. I need another funny Netflix to watch. Bridgerton, watch that. So anyway, watched Love on the Spectrum. That was funny. It's about folks that meet that are on the autism spectrum, and they meet, and it's about them dating, and it's really sweet. But Makes for some scary pillow talk. Yeah, before this goes down, can I ask you how you were conceived? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you really have to, check the background. My sister is adopted, and we adopted her in Bangkok, Thailand. So she is Chinese Thai, but she doesn't know any of her medical background. I remember she slammed her finger in the door to my car. We were out shopping for a suit for an interview for me, and she slammed her finger in the car door. I mean, it took out the nail bed, and she had to get stitches and everything. It was awful. So I rushed her to the emergency room. And of course, she's like, they've got her, halfway sedated, and they're asking her her medical history. And she's like, I really don't know. And before I even register, because she's my sister, we adopted her when she was 9 days old. And I looked at her and I said, you know our medical history. Dad has high blood pressure. Mom was pre-diabetic. And she's like, Kara. And I was like, oh, sorry. So she, it's scary not to know. So First Wives Club. Okay. I will check that one out. So, there was a documentary about it with the siblings, and as they found out, yeah, I mean, plus, with that whole situation, maybe the woman, I mean, it's every woman's right to choose what they tell their children and don't tell their children. Maybe their circumstances or personal feelings of the women on whether they want to tell their kids that or not, but you'd almost have to. I mean, you don't want to have that happen to anybody. So anyway, Geek Girl. Yes. Tammy, I need to go back and finish watching Geek Girl. That was a good one. Yeah. The guy in that is a hottie boom body. That's like, he's worth it enough to watch, but I like that one too. Angel, where's Angel? Love listening to crime cult stories, so I'm gonna lurk and listen while working on I Miss You. Oh, I Miss You. That's a beautiful one. Mandy Manzano. Yes. I hope DAC puts out some Mandys soon. I love Mandy Manzano. That happens all the time. Went to the paranormal circus and it was so fun, and the Italian men were hot. Woo! All right. Yes, so many don't usually tell their kids how they were. Yeah, I mean, it may be a little bit different from adopting. I mean, again, some, my parents chose to tell Malai, as my sister's name, chose to tell Malai from, the time she could understand what that was. They just had open conversations, but, it's everyone's choice on what they want to do. So, yeah, it's kind of scary, but yes, I need to go back to Geek Girl. I liked Geek Girl. That was funny. So yeah, that's what's going on in my world. What are y'all working on? Talk to me about what's going on with you guys. Did any of you have issues with the hurricane? I know the residuals from the hurricane went north and everywhere else, and people were messaging me after they knew I was okay and my power got turned back on. They were like, thanks for sending the remnants of the hurricane, Kara. And I was like, sorry. Ooh, Cancer by Dakota. Caden, my sign came in this weekend. I got it. I'm so excited. Gemini. I've been waiting for Gemini. So I was so excited that it finally came out. Very personal. Happy to share the reason. It's for my dad and daughter who both passed away 2020. Tough year. Oh my gosh, Angel. Yes. Wow. Yeah, that would be a perfect one. I would do that one for my mom. I lost my mom, but yeah, that's a perfect one. Train dreams. Mine told me my brother and sister from the time we can understand. Yeah. Hello, Melinda. Welcome. Just please send me some rain to Georgia. Has it been dry in Georgia? I'm surprised Georgia didn't get some of that rain. Working on Dragon Brigade, 5.5 toes from being done today. Rose? I think it's Rose. All right. That's awesome. Yeah, Dragon Brigade is big. Under the Water by Anki Moore from Jaded Gem Shop. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Still working on Spangler. I'm glad you and family made it through. Yes, we sure did. Brother and his wife told my niece and nephew they were adopted since early age. Yeah. Doing Groot and Rocket. Oh my gosh, I love Groot. Good shower in Langridge, Georgia, the last 2 hours. Okay, so maybe Georgia's starting to get some rain. That's good. Dry in Dallas. Will you take this Idaho weather, please? Well, I don't know. It's been it's gotten back up into the 90s, so it's hot. Yeah, I was shocked we barely got any rain here. Yeah, and Dallas I'm surprised too. Yeah. Allison got some rain here in Georgia outside the perimeter. Yes, send the rain everyone's way. A little bit of magic, more than halfway done. That's awesome. Anybody else, when you're working on a diamond painting, you diamond paint faster when you're just about done? I do. I just crank it up, and I don't know why. I just go at my little pace. And then when I know I've got like 1 or 2 squares left, it is on. Yeah. I don't know why I speed up at the end. Does anybody else do that? Speed up at the end when you know you're going to finish? So, let's see. Say it again, Kara. Say what again? What did I say? Winter here in New Zealand. Yes. We visited Australia in the middle of summer here, and it was winter there. So we wore coats in Sydney. So 96 feels like 101 in Dallas. It hit 100 today. We love our Texas weather. We really do. 98. Everyone is saying, yes, they do. They do speed up. Oh, that's funny. Technology meltdown. Felt like doing a holiday piece. Scaredy cats have so many fall and Halloween pieces. Yes, Halloween and fall decorating, it takes like a close second. They're almost neck and neck to Christmas. I love fall decorating. That's just so much fun. I guess too, because when you start decorating for fall, you kind of know the holiday season is upon us kind of, and it's starting that time. So I always get really excited. My placement at the end is much worse because I start to rush. I know. I don't know why we all speed up. That's so funny. Take your Texas weather back. Very hot here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what we get. I keep telling Sue and Mindy, our summers are like your winters. So, it's either horrible in the summer or horrible in the winter. You take your pick. So, I didn't say it, Sapphire. Okay. Jay Lely, you're going to have to explain that one. Did I miss a comment? I'm sorry. There are 113 people in here. Oh my gosh. No wonder I'm not keeping up with the chat. Thank you guys so much all for being here. That's exciting. Wow. Primrose for an event. Very nice. Letting go. Oh, that's a good one. I have that one. That's really pretty. Excessive heat warning. Okay. LOOL. Okay. I'm sorry. I am like not getting some of these comments, and I am so sorry if I missed your comment. I am not used to the chat going like this, so I am not trying to be rude. I promise. I'm trying to keep up as best I can. Shay is in the house. Oh my gosh, Shay. That picture of Ollie on your diamond painting. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to go scoop him up and squeeze him. It was so cute. Shay has a French bulldog. She has a Frenchie. And I love my squishy faces. I have an English bulldog. Shay has a French bulldog. And her French bulldog, Ollie, she finished her diamond painting. And if it was any other animal, I probably would have been horrified that you had an animal sleeping on your diamond painting. But since it was Ollie, and the picture was adorable, he'd fallen asleep on top of, she finished Beachcomber's Bounty, and she had it laying on her floor, and he went to sleep on it. It was so cute. So cute. Anyhow, Crafty Maddie says woof to everyone. Well, woof. Bella says woof back. I think Bella is out with Marlon. Sapphire said, you said language. Funny. I missed it. Oh, okay. again, I feel like I'm so behind. Shay is always you know what? Shay is always the lurker, and that is okay. I'm glad she's here. So yeah, that's what's been going on. But we are, I'm getting ready for, again, Randall to come in, upcoming video plans. Okay. I made some notes for tonight because since I had to talk for 2 hours, I wanted to make sure I got in some stuff that I wanted to ask you guys. So my latest question, oh, share the outdoors. That's a good one too. No, Caden, I am not almost done with the owl. I have only done 3 sections of the owl, and by sections, 3 of these, okay? I'm about to start section 4 though, so I'm slow and steady, wins the race, okay? So I'm gonna do some upcoming videos. My first plan, I'm gonna keep doing my progress videos. I'm not going to do them as often on the owl because it's, you know, who wants to see a 20-minute video on, I got another section done. Here it is. I got it. I'm not doing that. I'm going to get some progress going before I do another progress video on the owl. Someone asked me, I'm going to have to think about this one, but I need your feedback on it. Someone asked me if I would do a whip and chat on doing a section of the owl so they could see how I did it. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. And my first thought was, do you have 4 hours for a whip and chat? Because that's on average how long it's taking me to do each section. But I don't have to finish the section just for about an hour so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I will do a whip and chat. I'm terrible at them, but I can do one. So you can see how I'm doing it and kind of my thought processes as I'm going through it. That was one. I'm also planning on doing, and first, before I say this, I have to thank Alyssa. I'm planning on doing a comparison video. And by comparison, I mean an unbiased comparison video between the Diamond Art Club storage system and the Elizabeth Ward storage system. I want everybody to see the similarities, the differences, what's better, what's worse, what have you. Alyssa and I have this fascination with different elements of it. And we've done some math. Well, Alyssa's done some math for me. And I really want to share that, but I don't know why I always overthink like, well, what if the haters say, well, you're an affiliate and a sneak peeker for Diamond Art Club. You're not really giving us the real story. But in this one, I'm not going to spoil it, but I've got some data and it's really interesting data and the numbers don't lie. I mean, the numbers are on the box of the Diamond Art Club storage system and they're on Amazon for Elizabeth Ward. But it's fascinating information that I feel like people can make an informed decision. You know, you're the consumer, you decide what you buy. I don't. But I just thought it might be interesting. So yes, the numbers did shock us. Alyssa had to go back and she was like, maybe my math is wrong. And I'm like, Alyssa, your math is never wrong. And she's like, I'm just going to go back and check it. So it's kind of shocking in a good way, you know. But again, and it doesn't put one necessarily over the other. It's just, what do you want to do with the storage system? Do you want to kit up a diamond painting? Do you want to store your DP with sparklers? Because one may have advantages over the other. So my thing is, I like giving people information. When I started this channel, my goal and my vision for it was to be a helper, to give information and to help people. That's it. And so I feel like this would be helpful. Okay, so people want to see that. Just heard thunder and it's 2 a.m. Oh no, Diane. Why not do the last quarter of a section, one whip and chat? Yeah, a last quarter. Yeah, I could start or end it. So I do need to ignore the haters. I really do. I do. You know, I get a lot of, she's so Pollyanna. She's so positive all the time. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take that. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm good. I'm good with being Pollyanna. I'm good with being positive because it sure beats the alternative. It takes a lot more energy to be bitter. But anyway, I just I am an overthinker by nature. So I always, before I do something like that, I'm like, will they like it? Will they not? But I've been very lucky. And you know what? I do need to ignore the haters because, again, you guys are the most supportive people ever. Like I said, when I thought, oh my gosh, I have to be on a live for 2 solid hours, I was like, you know what? It's going to be fine. I will have my people. You are my people. So I'm always very, very blessed by you guys. So yeah, they're miserable. So I will take being a Pollyanna. So, oh, thank you, W Summers. I'm so glad you found me. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I'm going to finish up. So those are some video ideas. I've got to do another stash video. I went to storage, got my next stash items out, sweated, worked like a little Trojan, and they're hidden in my armoire. So I need to pull those out to show a stash video. Unboxings, yes. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make some changes where I'm not just unboxing stuff. I want to intersperse some information, which is why the comparison video is exciting. I think people like the owl videos because they're more informational. People like unboxings, just not all the time. So I'm trying to think of some ways to intersperse more information in there too. So the DAC one looks like the containers stand on their side. Yes, you're absolutely right, Rebecca. You are right. Right. That is a big difference in the numbers. That's part of the numbers, Rebecca. You're good. Yep, absolutely. DAC sneak peeks, I know. And it's not DAC's fault. I think what's happening is because of the transitions that they're making with the new boxes, and then the new boxes were too big. So they listened to everybody and condensed the boxes. So that's a change. And they're putting out all these new things, the containers, the sparkle buddies, all of that kind of thing. So they, they've got a lot going on. They're getting back. I will give you a hint. I do have a sneak peek coming on time. It'll actually be a sneak peek. It won't be a first look. I have it. So hard for me not to say what it is. Anyhow, I know, Yolanda, I feel so bad. I did watch Brenda on 90210. It's very, very upsetting that she passed away. She was kind of a lost soul for a while into the wild party life or whatever. And then she got her life really back together. And so, yeah, I'm sad. Hi, Berta. Okay, Berta, get your mind out of the gutter, girlfriend. Welcome, welcome. Well, guess what? Guess who I have? I see him. I cannot wait to bring him on. We are going to miss Brandy, and poor Randall is going to be stuck with me for the hour. Hopefully I'll be a good substitute. So are you ready for Randall Spangler? He is here, and I am going to bring him on. We are now going to, I'm not going to sign off because remember, this is a 2-hour live. So hope everybody spread the word. So let's bring Randall on, and we will continue our discussion with him about his art and celebrate all things Randall Spangler. So get out whatever you're working on, and we're going to watch him work. So welcome, welcome, Mr. Spangler.
Welcome, everyone. It's great to be here with you. I'm sorry Brandy cannot make it tonight. She's not feeling well. I'm sure you've told everyone. But I love working with you. It's going to be great.
It is. I was like, well, he's gonna have to be stuck with me. I told everybody between the hurricane last week and Brandy being sick this week, next week, we've got to get back together. So
Right.
both on together. So welcome. How have you been?
Oh, good. Hot. I'm sure it's hot everywhere, especially in Houston. Kansas City hit 100 today, though, but so that's hot.
Oh, we sent you our Texas weather.
Yes.
All right. Well, are you going to be continuing to work on?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, here's the the piece. I did a little work this week on it.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to change us. Nope. Hang on. Okay. Okay. How? I'm going to figure this out. No, that does not need to be there. Shift. Okay. Oh, now we're both big. Hi. Okay, hang on. I'm going to figure this out. They can see it now. I just need to make me small.
Yes. Yeah, we're getting started a little earlier tonight since you were already on the up and going.
Yeah.
So I'll get a little more work done tonight.
Well, I need to show you really quickly. I'm looking at your book spines. So I finished. I have become a speedy diamond painter. I was showing everybody I finished.
Oh, wow.
I finished Fairy Tale Dreams. And so I really blinged up the book spines. I put some bling in the book spines.
Oh, I love how it sparkles and everything. Yes.
Yeah. And I was telling them the story about the star jar. So it's got star jar written. I put a sparkler in it and I took it outside and I asked my husband if he could read the words and he said, "What words?" So I said, "That's all I need to know." So I came back inside, took off the drills, put other drills on, took it back outside. And he said, "I think I can read star." So I took it back in, took the drills off, and he finally was like, "Oh, star jar." Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I finished. I'm so excited.
That's one of my favorites. I just love all the variety of color in that one, especially in the bunny slipper and all that. They just do such a great job of picking up all the little bits of color that I do with my color pencils.
It's like, it's like the perfect marriage. Your art and their renderings, it's just perfection.
Yes, I agree.
Perfection.
Yes.
Okay. Alyssa, if you can help me out with this, I need to figure out, I don't want that. That's side by side. This is smaller side by side. That's no. I just want you. Cinema layout, press shift. Oh my gosh. Okay. If I go away,
I'll be in trouble.
Nope, that's not working. Okay, hang on. I'm going to go to settings, camera on, layouts. Okay, here we go. Crop. Okay. News.
While you're doing that, I'm going to do my usual beginning here. Just flip through my books real quick here to remind everybody of my books and my website and such, which I know everyone has seen this probably every live we've had, but there are always new people joining us. So I like to let everyone know. The two Dragling books, the Bedtime Storybook and the D is for Dragling. Hardback books available on my website, randallspangler.com. My counting book also available there. And the two coloring books. And they are available. There's a link on my website to Amazon, or you can search Amazon Randall Spangler's Dragling's coloring books, and they will come up also.
Okay.
So those are all available.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I am so sorry, Randall. I feel like a substitute teacher. You're bigger so they can see what you're doing.
Okay.
I just wanted to be small.
Okay. Something new I want to show. I've talked about before other products that are now available through my website, and I brought my iPad with a couple photos of some things. This is clocks are available, and this is my favorite of the clocks. It's the Dragon in the Morning piece, which when I originally did the artwork on this, I meant it to be a clock face because I have, all the numbers here and the dragon hanging over his coffee cup.
Where do you get that? I need a clock for my craft room. That'll be perfect.
Yes. Go to my website. There's a link to Redbubble, and this clock is available, and there is a variety of them. Actually, I have quite a variety of designs on there, and they're all available as clocks. And here's another option, a shower curtain. One of my underwater scenes available as a shower curtain.
Gosh.
And do I have something else? There's a notebook, and they are pillows too. And there's a variety of designs for each item. And I forget how many designs we have on there, but we are adding more every week. We're adding more designs to this. So you can go to my website and go to the link there. That'll take you to Redbubble, and it'll show you the variety of products.
Okay. You were frozen there for a minute, but you're back.
Okay.
I think, you know what? I need a clock for my craft room. But as I've said, I think I've told you, we have an elementary school in our district, and their mascot are the dragons. They're the Davidson Dragons. And I've told the principal about you and your art. So I'm thinking maybe I can get her a clock for her office. I bet she'd love it.
Yeah, the like I say, many of the designs. Another design, if I can figure out which way to turn my head, in the background there is Flight of the Fireflies. That piece is also available as a clock face. Makes a wonderful one. The composition is just great. A pillow, and it's also, these designs are also available on some clothing items also. So you just need to go look at all the items. Go to my website, and there's a link there that'll take you to all those items.
Gotcha. Okay.
RandallSpangler.com.
Okay. That is awesome. That'll be great. Okay, well, you want to get us started with what you're working on? People are trying to help me. I'm looking at.
I'm going to turn my camera around here so we can see the drawing down here. And back camera.
All right, I think I got it, Cheryl. Is that it? No.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So I am now totally off and you are on. That's what I want.
Okay. So as you can see, last week I actually drew in the eyes. Since then, I've done more shading to the draglings, given more shape, a little more definition and sharpness to things. Little shape to her tongue here. This is Dagmar. This is Dewey. I got her 4 little bumps on her cheek, which indicates Dagmar. Dewey, I need to put 5 little bumps on his cheek. I have not done that, but I will get to that. And then the background here, I've added some base watercolor, which is what I put underneath everything before I start doing my colored pencils. And to remind everybody, this paper I work on, it's called Museum Board. I like this kind of brownish tan color. It's just what I've gotten used to working on. And it's just a nice color. It kind of tints all my colors just a little bit. So I put these colors on here a while ago, and the watercolor is now dry enough that I can draw on them with my colored pencils. And you may notice, I've mentioned this in other events, how I choose my colors in places. Because the draglings are green, I like contrasting colors behind them. So their faces, especially their faces, will pop against the background. If I did a green books back here, it would all kind of blend in together. So I use opposite colors. These are going to be a little more burgundy, going to get a little more into maybe a rusty reddish color on this book. And then here I've added a blue book, but the reason I did that is because the part of the book that's actually touching the dragling is this part up here, which is kind of a golden brown, and right down here also. So therefore, that's kind of an opposite color of the blue tones, which again makes the dragling's head kind of pops off of the page. And same thing I've done over here. The burgundy background. This book is going to be a little bit of a purplish color here. And then I doing a bluer book in the middle here, since it's against the cookie. And this area in here, where the books are leaning together, is going to be very dark and kind of set back in there. So everything here will really pop out against the background. And that's why I'm choosing these particular colors.
I have to say, when you do the colored pencils over the watercolor, that's my favorite. That's my favorite part. It just brings it to life so much.
It does. It does. I'm going to start on this book way over here, and I have kind of a rusty red color here. This is a terracotta, is the color I'm using here. And if anyone wants to know, these are Prismacolor, my favorite colored pencils. And I start very lightly with them. I like to, the book, the spine of a book is slightly rounded. So I want the edges of it to be a little darker than the middle. So I just kind of very lightly draw in with the pencils and just slowly build it up and build up the colors and shade it. So it takes lots of layers to get things to where I want. Now down here at the bottom of the book, I figure the light source is up here, so they're going to be more highlighted at the top of the book than the bottom of the book. And that also, making it darker down here, also helps to pop the dragon out from the background, a little more definition behind him.
Yes, the draglings are diamond painting. Yes. This is they are diamond painting. Cheryl is saying the draglings are single placers. It looks like they are single placers, not multi placers.
This is a single placer. The one over here is going to be a multi placer.
Oh, okay.
And then from the wonderful photos that so many people sent in of their setups, I've got a jar full of other placers here, single placers and multi placers back here. And I will do a variety of pin colors, because it seems like lots of you have a nice variety of colors. I guess it's whatever you're in the mood for today. Which color pin are you going to use?
Exactly. Well, again, something for everyone. So all of you multi placers and single placers, you're equally represented in the picture.
Yes. Now, doesn't your decision on whether you're using single or multi placers depend on your image? Whether there's a big solid area that's all one color, I would think you'd want the multi placer, but the single placer might be where you've got little tiny details.
Yes. And that's, exactly. For the most part. Now I will tell you, there are people that use their multi-placer, not, if it's confetti, that means you've got an area where you're just changing colors constantly. You almost have to use a single placer. But there are people, like, for example, if you get to the end of a row on a diamond painting that has, just one color and there's one left, you can use your multi-placer to single place. But for the most part, if there's a bunch of one color, and then people start with multi-placers. I always recommend to start small. You can get 2 placers where you're just placing 2, and then you can go up to 4 and 6. And you can get up to 12 and 14 at a time if you want to.
Wow.
I have not gotten past 8 just because I'm a hidden type A and I like them straight, and I just haven't been able to get them straight beyond 8. So.
Okay. So I was reaching across the picture there to sharpen my pencil on my new handy dandy X-Acto electric pencil sharpener, which works so well. My last died, and I'm so glad it did die, because I got a much better one. They've improved their pencil sharpeners, or maybe it's just the fact that the blades are sharp. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
and
anyway,
Someone's reminding me too. There are people, I know Sue Layden is one of them. They single place every canvas, no matter
Oh my.
if there's that just, and me, I'm just strange. It just depends on my mood. I don't know how to describe it any other way. I'll be multi-placing and then flip the pen to do a couple of single placing, and then I'll continue to single play. I mean, again, it just depends on the mood that I'm in. I don't really prefer one over the other. So you got all kinds of us.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So each time I stop and turn around here, I am actually reaching back behind me to my colored pencils, which are just kind of piled in a very shallow tin, actually 2 tins. I've got so many of them. And I've got boxes of other colored pencils down below to dig through it to find the color that I want. A little more reddish tone in here. So I just like to keep building and building the colors. You can see the book is starting to get a little bit of a rounded shape to it. And this little trim on the book, I always figure like it sticks out from the book a bit. So I like to do a little shading under the edge of it. It gives it some dimension. And a little darker in here. I think in a little while I'm going to switch over and start doing some scales on the draglines also.
Oh, nice. Okay. Love those.
Probably be a little more exciting than shading a book. But anyway, the titles on the book, they will come at the end. I don't even know what the titles will be actually at this point, but I will use my colored pencils, or if I need to, even some opaque paint. Like if I wanted white lettering on a darker background, I would pull out my tiny little brush and some light colored opaque paint, acrylic or gouache, and do the lettering on the books. But I need to know the titles.
Are you going to be doing maybe a play on words with some diamond painting terms?
Well, that's a good thought. Again, I would need some help with what would be some diamond painting terms.
Multi-placed mysteries. I don't know.
How fun. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop and write that down. But I'd love comments from people to.
Oh yeah, Sue says my logbook, because a lot of diamond painters keep a logbook of. So when we do our diamond paint, mine's out here. It's a mess. I'm almost embarrassed to share it with you, but we just keep track. Like this is when I finished Fairy Tale Dreams, I've got the sticker. So it's got all the stuff that Diamond Art Club sends us, these stickers to put in our logbooks. And then you have different information in the logbook about the design name and the dimensions and where you got it from and when you started it and when you finished.
Wow.
But I have all these pieces of paper in my logbook, because when I show what I do, and I do the same thing when someone shows me what they do and they've replaced with sparklers, I keep notes on replacing with sparklers. And I'm almost done with this logbook, but I need bigger pages in my logbook to put down the DMC number and what sparklers I've replaced with. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So do logbooks come with pre-printed pages that have all this information that you just fill in?
They're all different types of logbooks, and for the most part they've got similar information, but some are more detailed than others. But then there are diamond painters that just get a regular spiral or a nice journal that are just plain lined paper, and they do their own logbook and they keep their own notes. So yeah.
So if you go to my website and follow that link to Redbubble, many of those images on there are also available on notebooks, but they would be blank notebook. I mean, I honestly do not know if they have lines on the pages or not. on those notebooks.
I don't necessarily, you don't necessarily need even lines. I just think that there are some diamond painters that are very, they're more detailed, and
Yes.
if they want to use one page, they can. But a notebook like that allows you, if you need 2 pages to note what you're doing, then you've got that flexibility. So.
Yes. What I'm doing now, this is a blending pencil. It's kind of I honestly don't know what it's made of. It's kind of it doesn't put any color on the page, I guess I should say. And you can sharpen it like a regular pencil, but it just kind of takes your color that you put on the page and blends it together and smooths it out. So this is kind of a fun thing to kind of blend it a little more there. I don't know if you can see how it's doing it, but it is kind of.
You're frozen again.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what would be causing me to freeze.
I don't know. You normally come back though, so we'll give it a minute or two. But I'm seeing a lot of great titles. So what I will do is I'll do what Brandy did when week 1 when we were asking for pictures of your diamond painting accessories. Yes. I'll put a thread up in the Draglings and Books Facebook group for titles of the books in Randall's piece here, and you can put your suggestions, because there are some coming through, Randall, that are hilarious.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Oh, there you go. Okay, you're not frozen.
I'm not frozen? Okay.
You're not frozen anymore.
Excellent.
I love confetti nightmares. We have fairy dust dreams and confetti nightmares.
Oh, great. I'm going to write these down. That's why you don't see me moving on the picture here.
Yeah, but we'll do a thread where you can see them all, so you can have them kind of all in one place. But yeah, y'all save these ideas, and I'll put a thread up after the live, and you can put them up.
Oh, that's wonderful. That makes life so much easier than me trying to figure out titles, and I would never come up with things as clever as that already. So I'm going to jump over to the Dragling here.
Okay. I just love it that you're including everyone in this process. It's so fun. That's so nice.
Well, everyone that's watching knows way more about diamond painting than I do. About the materials, how you do it, the terms, everything. And I've not done a diamond painting. I suppose I should attempt one at some point, but I would much rather sit here and just draw the original drawings. For me, this is a lot more fun, but I'm sure I would enjoy that.
Well, and we like having more of your art to diamond paint. So
yes, that's kind of the plan here. Is these pieces will, especially this piece, I'm sure will be a diamond painting. I know Diamond Art Club has multiple pieces of mine in their system. They kind of they go through a system, and they have their own schedule, and then the pieces have to be produced and scanned, and or however they break them into the grids that the colors to figure out what colors go where. But I have quite a few pieces in there in the process, and I'm always sending them new pieces. So
yay, good. Yes, keep them coming. Coming.
Yeah. Yes.
We love seeing what you do. But yeah, Diamond Art Club has a great rendering team where they take the original art, and they put the art onto the pixels or the squares, and just painstakingly. I don't know how. I do not know the skill set it would take to be a renderer, but they do an amazing job.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm amazed how many colors they get into it, because as you can see, I pick up, like, so far I think I've had 3 different colors just in the shading on this book, 3 different colors of colored pencils. So as it finishes, and they turn that into pixels and try to indicate it, it's a lot of colors to choose from. Now,
Well, one thing that Diamond Art Club did do, and it's very appreciated, is they found that in some of the diamond paintings from variety of artists, they were missing some colors in the DMC color chart, and so they just came up with their own colors. So when you're
And
going through your drills, any number, it's not a DMC number, any number over 6,000, that is a color that Diamond Art Club just came up with because they needed it to fill in. And they were like, well, if DMC isn't going to do it, we'll just do it on our own. So that's what they did. So that's nice too.
that's wonderful to do that. Yes, it because so many artists use such a variety of colors. They can really reproduce the artwork well.
Yeah. And there are just so many nuances with the watercolors and the shading and
Yeah.
everything that you guys do. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
very
most artists are just sitting here mixing up all kinds of strange colors that are not on any charts or anywhere and putting them in their paintings. So,
yeah.
so you can see I'm doing my I'm starting to draw in the scales. I'm using a dark green pencil here, and I am probably will pull out an indigo blue because the shaded areas, this dark green kind of just blends right in with it. But in the lighter areas, the dark green looks just right.
Yes.
But I try to, as I do them, I try to do them on a curved line here to indicate the roundness of the arm.
Okay.
The scales kind of go around the arm.
Cheryl says she's already picking the enhancements for this as it comes out in a diamond painting as as you're going. She comes up with enhancements all the time. So yes, I'm sure the world of art is seen to her in enhancements. Okay, how can we enhance this though?
Well, I can see especially the pins, because the pins are so sparkly and there's such a variety of things in them that
Yep.
you could just go wild with the specialty diamonds on
Yep.
these pins and do anything you want to do.
Oh yeah, that's fun. That's gonna be a really creative element for people when they're doing those pins for sure.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm going to reach over here and hit my pencil sharpener again. And so now I've grabbed the indigo blue, just because the shaded areas on the underneath of the arms are done with the dark green pencil. So when I'm putting the scales on with the dark green pencil, it just kind of blends in. So I go with a little bit darker pencil here and just do some scales there. That way they show up. So even in the scales, we've got different colors here. I know I had seen on Facebook where someone was asking about the different color lines on a particular piece, and I believe it was spring showers, whereas the image has kind of matching designs on each side, except one side had it in, what was it? I think a blue tone, and the other side had it in a different color, like more of a maybe a brownish tone lines, and it should be the same line going all the way across. But that's kind of what happens here. As you go to different parts of the picture, the lighting is different. Your shading is different. And so I pick up different pencils and do different lines and different colors. And even though, technically, if you're just looking at it, you would think it would be the same color diamonds all the way across. But they're just trying to follow my artwork and what I do. So that's why some things may look a little odd here and there, but they're just following my original designs and artwork. So,
Okay, you may be frozen again.
Uh-oh. I don't know what is causing that to happen. What I'm doing now is just the same thing I was doing a moment ago. I'm just going over some of my dark green scales, outlining them with this dark indigo blue pencil, and then the indigo blue pencil is a nice dark shadow color for the draglings also, because it gets a little darker than the dark green, and it just gives you a little more shape to the curved areas. If you can get the
Gotcha.
dark spots, the dark areas even darker.
Are you using the indigo now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm still doing the indigo pencil in areas around there. So I'm still frozen.
No, you're back. You're back.
Okay, okay. And well, gee, there's a little bitty spider decided to crawl across my. I'll just let him go.
He wants to be in the painting too.
He does. He does. I don't know where they come from in my studio here. I am in kind of a lower, a basement, a walkout lower level here. So we do get some interesting little creatures kind of come in around the door once in a while. But he seems to be enjoying himself.
Where are the cats?
Oh, I make sure I keep the door closed
Okay.
because one of Elizabeth's favorite things to do is to come over here. There's a windowsill, kind of a deep windowsill right next to my drawing table here. So she jumps up on it, and then she jumps up on my drawing table, and then she lays down right across my artwork. So many times I hate to push her off. So a lot of times then I'll take my artwork and hold it in my lap and draw on it there while she's laying on my drawing table. I do that quite a
Make room. Make
Well,
room.
have to, she's it's her house too, and she needs her attention, so I just have to work around her.
We have another YouTube creator in the community, and she has a French bulldog. I was talking to her during my live, and she just finished a diamond painting. It was a big one, and the cutest dog ever. And I said, if he had been any other type of animal, I would have been horrified that this animal was on her finished diamond painting.
Oh.
And he was just sleeping away on top of her diamond painting. Decided he wanted to take a nap, and I guess he figured that was his nap mat.
I love French bulldogs.
Yes.
When I moved here, our next door neighbor had one. And every time you go out in the front yard and he was out in the yard, he would come running across your yard up to you. Just the cutest thing ever. They were just such neat little dogs.
Yes, I love my squishy faces. I have an English bulldog and she has a French bulldog. So.
Okay. So my next step on these scales is, if I can find the right color pencil here. Here we go. Would be there's highlights, from the light source on these things. So I'll go in. Oh, that's not even a scale there, but anyway, I go in with my like a light cream pencil and get brighter highlights along the top edges where the light from above will be hitting the draglings. And I've already worked on the noses here some. And I can get them fairly bright, and little highlights there on their fingers. And then little highlights on each, I don't know if I don't want to go off the screen here, highlights on each scale also.
Oh, wow.
It also makes each scale kind of pop out and give a little more texture to the drawing. And then as I get to the finishing stage, I will probably take either a white acrylic or white gouache, which is more of a, I can relate gouache to tempera paint, the thick watercolor paint, and do the brightest highlights. Like a bright white highlight will go on the eyes. It'll be whiter than this. It'll just make it pop. And then I will mix some of that white with just a little bit of color and do brighter highlights like on the tips of the noses and the heights. A little ridge above the eyes and on the tips of the ears, and then a little brighter highlights going down the arms and things. It just gives more dimension to each dragling and a lot more shape to them. It just makes it pop a little more. And then the darker I get the background back here, and I put those bright highlights against it, the background, the darker I make the background and more saturated the color, the further back it goes, and the highlights on here brings the draglines forward. So it really gives a lot of dimension to the artwork.
Have you decided what you're going to make the background color?
Well, you mean beyond the books?
Yes.
I'm probably just going to make it dark.
Okay.
Probably a dark blue. I don't know if I'll have any. Sometimes I'll do a subtle design in there, like maybe there's a window way back there or something. I did draw in some arches, which I do this in quite a few pieces. I kind of think of this as a woodwork in the background, like there's an arched opening or something.
Gotcha.
So this part will be a lighter brown woodwork, and then I will put design on the trim here going around there and over here also. So this will be brown, and then back here behind the light will be very dark. And even though the books are darker and in the background, putting something even darker behind them will make them pop. It'll just add more depth and layers to the piece.
I love it. Adds richness too. I noticed there were a couple of just wood. I don't know if they're bookends, but there are a couple of wood pieces, kind of scroll work in Fairy Tale Dreams. And I didn't realize what they were until I put the diamonds on them, and I went, "Oh, okay, this is That's
Yeah, sometimes I'll just add a little section of something somewhere, as if there's something intricate going on, because I imagine them living in a huge, kind of a mixture of a castle and a Victorian home.
kind of like one of those one of your houses, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And very ornate, and heavy woodwork and all of that inside. Yes, so that's why I like to throw things into the background that looks like it could be in a structure or a house like that. Yes, and you see, I keep going back over these things, and I will do that with my paints also. I'll keep going back over until I get it bright enough and sharp enough so it pops out just the way I want it to. Okay, so see, he's got some nice scales going on Dagmar. Oh, I know what I will do, which is always fun. Dagmar is a little girl. So one of the ways to tell them apart is she has eyelashes.
Eyelashes, yes.
And so I'm digging for a good black colored pencil here. I've got a variety of pieces here. And so the eyelashes are kind of here. Here we go. There's an eyelash, and there's an eyelash. There we go. And I'll make them a little bit thicker at the bottom. Looks like they're kind of hooked on there. And then above her eye, add a little more black there too. See how the dimension, not the dimension, it kind of just adds a little more character to her face.
Yep. It really does change it. It's like, okay, that just adds a nice feminine touch.
It does. And here I'll put the eyelashes over here too. And a little bit more darkness around the top of the eye. Make the eyes pop a little bit more. So anyway. So I don't know what size screen people are watching on. I try to get my hands as clean as possible when I do these broadcasts, but I have been out. I'm doing a stone pathway in my yard.
Nice.
And with this hot weather, I just go out in the mornings and do a few stones, and dig them out and dig the holes and take the sod out and put the stones in and such. So it's kind of a fun project, but it sure gets your hands really dirty and dirt underneath your fingernails and everything. So
yep, I was telling everybody Diamond Art Club wanted they do different pictures and things for advertisements and blogs and stuff, and they needed my husband and I to do a picture of us holding diamond painting pens. Like there's an older pen, and they've just come out with a newer pen. So they wanted each one of the pens in the picture, and it was just our hands. And we were timing the picture, and Marlon's running around the table. He's like, "Why are we doing this again?" I'm like, "Just do it. Just don't ask. Just do it." He's had to do some crazy things.
So So now I've got a dark brown, and even though I do have some shading underneath the bottom edge of their ears, because the light's coming from here and back in here, I just keep going over things till I get it right where I want it. And it also defines the ears a bit more if you got some nice sharp edges going on there. And then his mouth, his little smile, or her little smile, and then around the bottom of the chin and over here.
So how far are you on your stone pathway?
Almost done. I think there are about 3 more stones to place.
Okay.
It's a project I've wanted to do for a few years. And a couple of weeks ago, we noticed that a neighbor up around the corner, someone new bought a house, and they have a pool in the backyard. And I do not know what their backyard looked like, but whoever bought it is tearing out all the hardscape there. And they have a big dumpster in the yard with old kind of pavers and various things. And then they made a stack next to the dumpster of these wonderful granite stepping stones, about 17 of them. And the biggest one is about 20 by 30 inches. It's a good size.
Oh, wow.
And we watched them for a couple days and finally stopped in. And usually when someone puts something out the curb, it means they want to get rid of it.
Right.
But these were so nice, I wasn't going to just take them. So I finally caught somebody there and went up to the door, and they said, take them if you want them. So they went in the back of my truck, and now they're going in the yard.
Okay.
So anyway.
A great use. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. So you can see how Dagmar is really coming alive and starting to pop out from the background.
I love it. And I just love how the addition of the eyelashes just changes it.
It really does. Yes. So now I'm going to move on to another book here. This book's going to be a little more burgundy color. I love old books. I have been, and I've mentioned before how much I really enjoy going to estate sales. And I came across a wonderful bookcase about a month ago at an estate sale. And it was kind of originally part of another bigger piece of furniture. And the guy that owned it kind of cut it apart in pieces and built this amazing bookcase with arches above each section where the books go. Beautiful arches. And it's very dark and kind of ornate, kind of like the furniture in my home. And so I've been out, even though I have a lot of books, I wanted some old antique books. So I've been looking at the estate sales for old leather-bound antique books and finding some really wonderful pieces, books from the late 1800s, actually, with really neat, ornate covers and such. So having fun with that. And so it gives me inspiration for drawing books.
I'll have to tell Alyssa, she's a dear friend. She's is in here. She's actually having dinner, I think, with her parents tonight, but she is such a reader. So she would be very interested to see the books that you got.
Oh, yes. Yeah, a couple of them. I've got one or two. I believe I've got a book from Germany, all in German, and another one in in French. And I think some of the books were probably pretty fancy books back in the late 1800s, just because of how ornate the covers are on some of them.
Yeah.
I guess, it would be hard to imagine life without your phone and your computer and your TV and radio.
When the hurricane came through and we had no power, I finished a book that I hadn't read in a while.
Yeah.
Marlon's like, you finished your book? I'm like, there's nothing else to do.
Were you out of power for a long period of time?
Just about 48 hours.
Okay, well, that's a while. Yes.
Well, and I don't do heat with no AC well in Texas. Poor
Oh,
Marlon had to put up with me whining, so
uh,
I'm sure he was very glad that the power came on, mainly because I stopped whining.
and you don't have basements down there, do you?
No.
Okay. Because this house in Kansas City, I've got a lower level, even if it is walkout. And I never use the air conditioning unit downstairs because it stays 65 degrees all the time. You
Wow.
never have to turn it on in the summer.
That's great.
It is. So it's kind of a hiding place if electricity would happen to go out.
Oh, she is. Alyssa is in here. She said she's still here and lurking. Yes, I'm a book
Okay.
fanatic. She says, like, yes, I'm a book fanatic, especially special editions with sprayed edges and foiled covers. Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I was looking one day for a first edition book that she was looking for, and she said, maybe you can find it where you are. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. I love, hunting for stuff. So I was like, I'll go and look and see. I found it. So
Now, me, I guess, I don't know if it's because I'm an artist or such a visual person. I love all these old books, but the way it looks is more important to me than what's in the book. It's got to look right,
it's got to look right. Yes. Yes.
I think I have a first cousin, and he lives in California, I think San Francisco area. And he came to visit a couple months ago, and I hadn't actually seen him in person for probably 20 years. But he's always been a book person, worked for bookstores, owned a bookstore, buys and sells books online now, antique books and such. And so I was showing him all my books, and I'm sure I horrified him when I said that what the book looks like is way more important than what's in it for me. That's the books that I want to put out and show. I do have books put away in a closet, art books and all kinds of neat books, but they aren't as neat looking as the old antique books,
Yeah. Well, and I collected so many books as a teacher, children's picture books and that kind of thing. I had so many. And so when I retired, we were packing boxes, and Marlon was like, how many books do you have? But I remember waiting, and it's so funny. I keep saying I'm not a Potterhead. I'm not a Harry Potter head, but I was one of the people in line at midnight when the very first Harry Potter came out. And
were you?
So I still have it. I'm like, okay, this may be worth something someday. So yeah, it was the first edition that came out. So yeah, I've got the hardback. Yes. Sparkle, Dust, and Diamonds is saying, I love those small shop bookstores. Yes. And they're so rare now. It's so sad. I love bookstores.
Yes. I think selling on the internet has really caused a lot of those smaller bookstores to go out of business.
Yes. Bye, Rebecca. Thanks for being here. What I'd like to do is go to Europe. And sometimes in those smaller, I would think in the bigger cities as well, they've got the neatest bookstores that you can just go in, and I'd probably spend the whole day there.
I know years ago I would go to Omaha, Nebraska, quite a couple times a year for art festivals up there. And in the old part of downtown Omaha, they have the old brick buildings and such. And there was a bookstore there, a 2-story bookstore. And it was kind of narrow, big old windows. It was called the Antiquarium, was the title of it. And it was just kind of, creaky floors and old books. And it just had a wonderful smell and a wonderful atmosphere in there. But unfortunately, it's not there anymore.
Yes, I have a first edition Harry Potter book, the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And Misty says hello, Randall.
Hello, Misty. If it's a Misty, I think it is. Misty is the lady that runs my shop at the Renaissance Festival here in Kansas City.
Okay. Yes. Misty Gates Tangalay.
That's her.
Okay. Yeah. She said hi.
She does a wonderful job out there. And she just decorates the shop up wonderfully and creates a wonderful atmosphere. And In fact, she's going to come out tomorrow afternoon, and we are going to work on matting and framing some of her own artwork.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you can see, I know it's a little bit boring what I'm doing here, but you can see I'm doing layer after layer and just this little short strokes to create darker on the edges to lighter in the middle to give some curve to this book. And you can see as I'm darkening it, how the dragon's face is starting to pop out from the background compared to this area and this book over here where I haven't done anything yet. This kind of all, it's about the same shade. It all kind of blends in together. But as I get this even darker, which I will, it's the dragon's face is just going to pop out from there, especially when I get more highlights here and such. So that's what I do with all of that. And before I forget, I want to say hi to Leslie. I've mentioned her most every episode. She works for me and does all the magic with computers and all this technical stuff I know nothing about. And Emily, her daughter. Hello, Emily.
Hi, Emily. Cheryl says she's been to that bookstore in Omaha.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a neat place. A lot of great character in it.
Yeah. And the Crafty Rabbit says it looks like you could pick up that pen in that painting, and it does. It looks like that purple pen is just coming right
yes.
out.
Yes.
It's like almost 3D.
Yes. And I can imagine this when someone's diamond painting that. Just put the different sparkles in there and just really, I don't know, fix it up. It'll look really cool as a diamond painting.
Yeah. Oh, Joe has all the Harry Potter book first editions. No, I don't have all of them first editions. I waited in line for that very first one. And then after that, I bought them whenever I could find them. I have them all, but they're not first editions except for that first one.
Now, years ago at one of my art festivals, a lady came through and she said, "Oh yeah, I got one of the very first Harry Potter books." And I went to this bookstore where J.K. Rowling was, and I got her to sign it.
Wow.
So I said, "Are you interested in selling it?"
Yeah.
Said, no.
Yeah, that will probably be worth a lot.
Yes. So anyway.
All right. Well, we have about 10 minutes left. So I am going to go grab my list of prize contestants, for lack of a better term. And I have 2 diamond paintings to give away tonight. So let me go grab those and I will be right back. And I'm going to have you pick some numbers.
Okay. That sounds good. Now I'm going back to yellow ochre. And again, just layers and layers and layers to get the colors where I want them. And using this color on top of what I already have down here for the ears and the kind of brownish tan tones on the draglings. And you can see it's making it a little more golden yellowish color than it was. It just warms it up a bit, gives it a little more life. And just a really nice color there. Okay, so I will go over here and this is Dewey over on this side, and do a little bit there too, especially up here on the ears. But again, I like to emphasize, as you can see, it doesn't look like I've accomplished a whole lot since I've been working on this tonight, but some.
Oh, I think it has.
And you can just see how, it's much like a diamond painting. You just have to spend a lot of time on it and to get it just the way you want.
Well, again, that's why I like the fact that people are branching out now more into, replacing diamonds at different points that they feel like need a little bit of extra sparkle, because that really kind of adds to it. And that takes time, because you want to make sure, like I said, for the wording, I wanted to make sure it could be red, but I wanted it sparkly because it was a star jar. So, it just takes
Yes.
some time. And sometimes you got to pull them up and put them back.
Okay.
All right. Well, are we ready to draw some names for some?
I'm ready to pick some numbers. I'll just go ahead and draw for a while here as we pick
Okay.
numbers. Then I'll turn the camera around to right at the very end.
All right. You have a number range. This is week 2. So you have a number range between 1 and 128.
Okay.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prizes to give out tonight.
Wow. That's a lot. And I want to remind everyone, the end of the event, the grand prize is one of my small original drawings, one of a kind piece, and it will be all framed and matted and signed on the back and everything. So
yeah, we are really lucky that he does that. And again, you will get it framed and signed, and it's again, one of a kind. Nobody else will ever.
And I'll send it to wherever they live.
Wherever they are.
Even if you're in the other side of the world, I'll send it.
All right. Well, before we start drawing, first of all, I want to say thank you so much to our sponsors for this event. We do not do events without these people. Please, 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 we are doing sponsor spotlights from time to time on the page for sponsors of this event. Please go visit their shops and support them, because a lot of them support so many events. So the first prize we've got is a KJ's Artistic Treasures pen. We've got a diamond painting pen from them. So again, your number range is from 1 to 128. So what number do you think?
Number 2.
Number 2 is
yes.
Okay, I'm going to try not to butcher this last name. Nicole Pechanek, Pechanec. Nicole Pechanek has won the KJ's Artistic Treasures pen. I'm writing her down. Congratulations, Nicole. All right. PC. I wanted to write K, and I wrote it. Okay. All right. Number 2. Number 2 drawing. Sorry. Pick a number.
Okay. Right. Okay. I thought you were just repeating the last number I picked. Okay. Number 17.
Number 17. Okay. Is Jeanette Siskard Jensen. Congratulations, Jeanette. And I'm sorry, that will be an O'Brien's custom turning pen. So another diamond painting pen goes to Jeanette Siskard Jensen.
Congratulations, Jeanette.
Jeanette, let me write that down. I am pulling triple duty tonight. So guys, give me some grace. Sorry. That's a good thing I can multitask. Okay. All right. All right. And our third prize to give away, Tracy's DP World. She is the one that did that cute chocolate chip cookie putty for your diamond painting pen. So she's doing a putty pack with her putty and along with a couple of other goodies. So it's kind of going to be a little prize putty pack from Tracy's DP World. Thank you so much.
Cool. That sounds really neat.
All right.
Okay.
What is your number?
Number is 33.
33. Jackie Lynn Cardone. Congratulations, Jackie.
Yes, congratulations, Jackie.
Yay!
Okay.
All right. Now we have a $25 gift card to Crystal Canvas Arts.
Okay. That will be number 52.
52 is Robin Barton Trevette. Congratulations, Robin. You have won
Yes.
a $25 gift card to Crystal Canvas Arts.
Congratulations, Robin.
Okay. I have to write this down or it will go out of my brain.
Now I'm making this book here blue. I did him blue and I thought he was a little bit bright. The blue is a little too bright for me. So I'm just using very light shading on top of it. This is actually a sepia color, kind of a brownish tone on top of the blue, which tones down the blues just a bit, makes it a little dustier looking.
Love it. Okay, we've got 3 prizes left.
Hey.
All right, our next prize is a $50 Diamond Art Club gift card, and at the rate they're going, somebody can use this. I know they can. So $50 DAC gift card.
This is a great prize. Number 74.
74 is Kim Haynes. I think Kim Haynes may be in the chat. Is Kim Haynes in the chat? Why do I think that name sounds very familiar? I don't know.
Well,
Congratulations, Kim.
Yeah,
Happy shopping.
Yes, that's a great prize. Diamond DAC is so wonderful about giving us gift cards as prizes.
Definitely. And like I said, we all can use it.
Yes.
All right, our last 2 prizes. I have 2 diamond paintings. Randall Spangler, of course, from Diamond Art Club. Our first one, I thought I'd do this one this week because it'll arrive and you can get it done in time for Halloween. This is Ghost Stories.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let me do this real quick. No. I want to make them both big. Oh, here we go. Okay. So Ghost Stories from Randall Spangler. It is a square. It's a 66 by 50.8 centimeter. So Ghost Stories from Randall Spangler diamond painting. Which number do you think?
Number 97.
97. Lucky 97 is Carol Shaw O'Brien. Yay!
Congratulations, Carol.
Ghost Stories. All right, writing this down.
So notice how the darker blue that I put back here on the books, right behind the draglin's head, how much the parts of his head are popping out from the background now. So that's my purpose here of these books, to get the dragling to really pop out from the background.
Well, again, it almost looks 3D. That pen, someone said earlier, it looks like you could pick it up. It really does.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera around for the last.
All right. Because we have one more drawing. The last drawing is for, I have finished this one and I loved doing it. And I've already told Randall why I loved it. I told him this last year. This is Lazy Day.
Oh, yes.
By Randall Spangler. My favorite part is the little dragling's foot coming out from under the quilt. That's my favorite part of that whole thing. Well, I mean, I loved the whole thing, but I just thought that was so cute. It is a square. It's a 56 by 56. So it's a perfect square diamond painting with square drills. So
that's a big one. Yes.
Yes. Lazy Day. What number, Mr. Spangler?
Let's go all the way to the top, number 128.
128, Meredith Taylor. I think Meredith may be in here. I'm not sure. I think some of these names look very familiar. Like I have been looking at them. So Meredith, congratulations. All right. All right. So our winners. We will get these posted either tonight after the live. And so if you know any of these people and they're not in the chat, let them know. And I think, I know if you have won, you will email Brandy at mysteryadiamonds@gmail.com. If one of our mods can put that email up there, and I will also have that email address in the post. But we will post the winners and the prizes in Draglings and Books either tonight or first thing in the morning. I want to go over this with Brandy. And then if you won, you will email your mailing address and information to Brandy to claim your prize. Again, mysteryofdiamonds@gmail.com. All right. We had some good prizes tonight. Diamond
We
painted
did.
pens and putty packs and
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Well, thank you, Kara. It's been a lot of fun tonight.
well, I'm sorry you got stuck with just me, but
Oh no, it's not just you. We got you. You know.
well, it was really a lot of fun. I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, it's just me. Okay, I hope everything goes okay. Wanted to make sure I did everything right for Brandy, you know. So
Mhm,
this is
mhm.
her baby, so I just wanted to make sure I represented well. So
Yes.
all
Yes. Did a
right, well,
wonderful job.
I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you, as always, Randall, for joining us. This is really special. There aren't a lot of artists that do this, and we value your time and your talent for sure. So
Mhm.
thank you for
Well,
spending.
thank you. Oh, I just have so much fun doing it, and it helps out so much. Everyone submitted pictures of all the items they use for diamond painting, and now titles for the books.
Yes, I need to
So
write that. I'm writing that down so I don't forget.
Yes, yes. So that's extremely helpful.
All right. So we will, I or Brandy or both will be creating 2 posts. The first post will be the winners, and we will pin those to featured, the winners and the prizes again. And we will have in the directions to email Brandy, mysterydiamonds again @gmail.com. And then the next thread that we will post will be suggestions for titles of the books in the painting.
Yes, that'd be greatly helpful. Yes.
Yay. Okay. Well, thank you guys for bearing with me for 2 hours. And thank you again, Randall. And we will see you all back here next week. Hope everybody has a great week. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.